I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new block, where that day. Pictures on my line, and you know.
One day in the sunny morning, there are two people who were walking to buy a breakfast. It turned out that there was one food that caught their attention, so they had to pass. But suddenly there was a car in front of them that made one of them get hit, and she was rushed to the nearest hospital using an ambulance. And now, they arriving at the hospital, they immediately went into the emergency room, which was assisted by a nurse. And now, the patient is taken to the emergency room and kept in bed.
Nurse, this is my sister who is a patient with an accident. Please help me.
Before that, the nurse come to them.
Oh, I check out right away. Come on, sis. Please sit down. What's your sister name, age, date of birth, and the address?
My sister name is Lulu Mutiara, 22 years old, date of birth March 26, 2001, the address of the Bandari Housing, Block D number 501, Raya District.
Well, what's your name?
My name is Delya.
Hey, Miss Delya, does her sister have BPJS?
No, my sister does not have BPJS, so it's just common.
Well, before, has your sister been treated her or not?
Not yet, nurse.
How are you? Is anyone sick or not? If so, which part? Let the nurse check.
Nothing hurts. At most, my hands and feet are a little scratched.
Okay, the nurse will check and clean your wound, okay?
Okay, nurse, thank you.
The nurse 2 checked and treated her sister's wound. After finishing, nurse 1 and 2 checked her sister's condition again.
Miss, can you hear me? What do you feel, Miss Lulu?
Then after a while, the patient is very conscious. Then the nurse asks the patient condition again.
Miss, where do you feel the pain?
My leg, nurse.
Nurse, has my brother been examined by a doctor? How are things now?
Now the doctor is examining the patient. Later, the doctor will explain it directly, Miss.
Okay, nurse.
After a while, nurse 2 come over.
Excuse me, Miss, you are scared to see a doctor now?
Okay, nurse.
Before that, Delya agreed to go to the doctor rooms with the nurse 2.
Are you family of member Lulu patient?
Yes, doctor. How is my sister?
Please sit down first. I will explain the patient condition.
Yes, doctor.
I think there is a problem with the bones in the legs. So, to find out the condition of the bones in the leg, we should do a CT scan first.
Okay, I agree if my brother has to do a CT scan.
Okay, then you can sign the action agreement and also visit it first.
Okay, doctor.
After reading all the letters regarding the approval of action, Delya also signed the letter. Then Delya returns to the patient room. After a few moments, a radiology nurse comes to them.
Excuse me, before introduce me, I am Sahara, the nurse in charge of the radiology department. Now is the time for the patient to do CT scan. I will take the patient to the radiology room.
Okay, nurse.
After they talk, the nurse takes the patient to the radiology room.
As long as I do a CT scan, you can wait outside the room, okay?
Okay, please, I'll be waiting here.
The radiology nurse asks Delya to wait outside the room because of the danger if exposed to radiation. After taking a few minutes, the CT scan finally finished. The radiology nurse takes the patient back to the room.
Excuse me, doctor. I bring the result of the CT scan. Miss Lulu, a patient with a motorcycle accident.
Okay, I'll check the result.
From the result of the CT scan, it was found that the patient had a fracture and had to be hospitalized for immediate surgery. A few days after the operation, the patient was finally allowed to go home by the doctor. Then finally, the doctor prescribed medicine for the patient.
Good afternoon, Miss. I'm the pharmacist at this hospital. Can I help you?
Yes, I want to buy a prescription.
Well, the receipt is in the name of Miss Lulu Mutiara, 22 years old.
Yes, it is true.
Then the pharmacy accepts the prescription and immediately prepares the medicine.
Patient on behalf of Lulu Mutiara,
Yes,
I have referred this medicine. I will explain the rules for use.
After a few minutes explaining the rules of use,
Is it clear with my explanation regarding how to use the medicine?
yes, already.
If you have, you can immediately make payment to the cashier.
Yes, then I'll excuse you.
Yes, get well soon.
Yes, thank you.
after taking medicine from the pharmacist, Delya returns to the patient, and nurse 1 and 2 enter the patient room.
Miss Lulu, how do you feel now?
Pretty good, already nurse.
Thank good then. I hope you get well soon.
Yes, nurse, thank you for taking care of me of the first few weeks.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you to nurse for caring for and looking after my sister.
Yes, you're welcome, miss. Get well soon.
After packing up and saying goodbye to the hospital and say thank you to the nurse, Delya and Lulu go to home. Finished.